The setup and operation of a full-service freight logistics company can be a very rewarding and profitable business opportunity for a business owner. Today's economic times entail that some companies have to outsource their services, like logistics planning. This is a prime opportunity for a small freight logistics firm. If such a small company is properly set up, well networked, and able to provide efficient, cost-saving freight moves, that small firm will assure itself of a loyal customer. A customer who will pick up the phone at any time and call and say, "Hey, I have a freight task in front of me, can you help me?" The first step in the setup of a full-service freight logistics company is to formally register your company, then obtain all necessary license, bonding, and reference databases necessary to provide all kinds of freight moves. An international freight forwarder's license is a very valuable asset in this case, which can be obtained by following the procedures and information detailed on the Federal Maritime Commission's website. The U.S. Federal Maritime Commission is the governing organization that oversees all activities of international freight forwarders here in the U.S. Once that license is obtained, you would then obtain the appropriate reference materials so that you can move rail freight, full truckload freight, flatbed, and of course, bulk air freight. All of those latter mentioned types of freight moves do not require any special licensing or bonding. They just require that you have a good network of companies willing to give you industry rates so that you can add your markup and act as the middleman to oversee each and every freight move that you touch. The next step would be to study your marketplace so that you can target companies that move large amounts of bulk freight. The bulk freight they move can either be ocean, ground, or air, now that you have your network set up. In some cases, it may take some whining and dining of the shipping manager of a prospective company in order for you to gain one or two freight moves. They'll try you out. As long as you're able to regulate and ensure that first-class service and attention is given from the start to the finish of each freight move, you assured yourself of keeping a customer. This cost-efficient service you're providing should win you successive freight moves and in turn help you grow your business. In some cases, a company may be so impressed that they agree to put your firm on a monthly retainer in order to negotiate their freight rates and oversee their overall freight program. The savings that your customer is realizing by not having to pay salaries and staff for a full freight department should easily justify the monthly retainer that you would be collecting. The final step in the setup and operation of your freight company would be to expand your services. Perhaps in the beginning you've determined from your market research that offering international freight moves to customers would be the way to start off. Well, later you could add full truckload services, then add air freight, then add rail moves, and then add auditing of their freight bills. Start with the freight move service you're most comfortable providing. Then begin to add more services to your repertoire until you eventually are a full service capable firm. The more services you offer at a savings to your customer that's both error-free and efficient, the faster your business will grow. In no time, you'll require part-time help to cover the documentation portion of your business, and you may even require an outside sales rep, someone who can offer the personal care you've come to provide your customers and make sure that that personal care is sustained and continued. Operating a full-service freight logistics company can definitely prove to be rewarding and profitable for you as long as you sustain the level of service you provide. If you start off maintaining weekly contact and visits, the trick is to keep that customer service type activity going. Don't let up. When the profits start to roll in, as they surely will, turn some of those profits back into your firm as hospitality opportunities to your customers. They'll love you for it, and they'll keep the freight rolling your way. Thank you.